Evaluation question 2. How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary tasks? When considering potential ideas for our promotional package, we had to think about how we could make our artists unique while still conforming to the conventions of alternative rock. To do this, we developed our own brand identity, as without it, our target audience would be unable to link the products together, as well as being unable to identify our artists with the genre. There were multiple elements that had to be considered in order to ensure brand identity had been established, and these include colour scheme, images, typeface, and costumes, etc. In each of our products, both main and ancillary, if these conventional elements had not been considered thoroughly, then our product would not appeal to members of our target audience. The ideologies promoted in our video were an important factor, as they needed to reflect similar views held by the target audience. During the initial draft stage of our construction, although a sense of brand identity had been established through the use of the two-tone colour scheme in black and white, it was not very original. Popular artists within the genre such as Arctic Monkeys and the 1975 had already adopted these colour schemes, and so for our final product we created our own. In my opinion, our final products were produced to a very high standard, as we conformed to typical conventions within the genre and also subverted some, giving our artists a sense of originality. As a starting point for coming up with a design for our promotional package, we analysed the lyrics of the song All of This by Blink-182 in order to see how we could relate our brand identity to them in the form of logos, etc. As previously mentioned, Andrew Goodwin's theory suggests that there should be a relationship between the lyrics of a song and the product's visuals. Due to the song being about a man who is torn between two girls, my initial idea was to have our artist logo as angel wings, devil horns and a halo, with each half of the image filled in a different colour. As many people within the age bracket of our primary target audience will be able to relate to the lyrics of the song, I thought that the 50-50 colour split down the centre of the image would suggest that there are both good and bad sides to everyone. It also fitted in nicely with the album title Confess, and conforms to Roland Barthes' Enigma Codes theory, as people will question whether the subject of the song is good or bad. We tried to make the narrative section of the video as realistic as possible when trying to illustrate the lyrics so that the target audience found some of the on-screen events relatable. The narrative was the main area in which we aimed to link brand identity from our ancillary products into our main product. In my opinion, our establishing shot was very effective, not just because of the jump cuts that we used, but because the subject's performance conveyed that he was pondering something. Again, this causes the audience to ask enigma codes, who, why, where, etc., and adds a relatability factor, because people tend to take time to think about relationship problems by going for walks, etc. Arguably, the most relatable sequence throughout our video was when our actor turns to alcohol and cigarettes. Due to the majority of the age demographic conforming to the rebellious lifestyle, going out to parties and clubbing, this was an effective sequence because many of them may have been in similar situations themselves, e.g. drowning their sorrows in alcohol. Several locations were used for the performance side of our video, to ensure all of our shots were not based in the same area, potentially making it boring. We chose the underpass area at the beginning of the video because it serves as quite an urban, rough-looking landscape, an example being the warm pillars coated in graffiti. This was an effective use of mise-en-scène, as our artist who also is seen wearing an earring, dark trousers, and Van shoes. These are all conventional of modern alternative rock artists, and reflect ideologies of both the audience and the artist alike. Another area we chose to film in for the performance side of the part of the video was the woodland area. Looking back at our video now, I wouldn't say it fits very well, as it is in complete contrast with the area just previously mentioned. However, the target audience could still find it appealing and relatable, as it is quite a tranquil setting, often where people go to isolate themselves in times of difficulty.